Have you ever felt like you're not a priority in someone's life, despite doing everything you can for them? It's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it? This sinking feeling, this disappointment, often comes when we've gone above and beyond, only to receive no acknowledgement. We've all been there, haven't we? And it's tough, especially when it's someone close to us. But here's the thing. According to Stoic philosophy, the pursuit of recognition from others is futile because it's beyond our control. Waiting for it only leads to frustration. But what if I told you that there are ways to become a priority in someone's life, to gain the recognition you deserve? Yes, it's possible. In this video, we'll be going through 9 steps that can help you become a priority in the lives of those who matter to you. Each step is crucial. So, are you ready to learn how to become a priority in someone's life? Stick around. Step 1 is about creating the fear of losing you. This might sound a bit drastic, but it's a powerful psychological technique. It's not about playing games or being manipulative. Rather, it's about balancing your time and emotional investment with others. You see, when you create a little space, when you're not always within arm's reach, it can make people realize your value. They begin to understand that your presence in their life is not a given, but a privilege. And this realization can spark a newfound appreciation for you. Moving on to step 2. This one's about not always being available. Now, this doesn't mean you should start ignoring calls or dodging meetings. It simply means you need to prioritize yourself. You see, when you're always available, it can sometimes make you seem less valuable. It's the old adage of supply and demand. If you're always there, always ready to jump in at a moment's notice, your presence can be taken for granted. But when you make yourself a little less available, when you prioritize your own time and your own needs, it can make your presence feel more valuable. And remember, quality over quantity matters in relationships. And finally, step 3. This is about maintaining some mystery about yourself. It's human nature to be intrigued by the unknown, to want to discover more. And this applies to personal relationships as well. If you reveal everything about yourself right from the start, there's less for the other person to discover. But if you hold back a little, if you allow some aspects of your character and your life to unfold gradually, it can keep them intrigued. They'll be eager to learn more about you, to investigate deeper into who you are. Remember, quality over quantity matters in relationships. These first 3 steps are all about creating a balance, about knowing when to step forward and when to step back. They're about understanding your own worth and making sure others see it too. And most importantly, they're about prioritizing yourself in a way that makes others appreciate your presence in their life. Moving on to step 4, it's time to allow others to invest in you. A relationship is a two-way street, and it's as much about giving as it is about receiving. When you allow others to make an effort, to invest time, energy, and emotions in you, it creates a sense of value. They start to see you as someone worth investing in, and this can significantly enhance your position in their lives. Next, step 5 is about prioritizing your needs. This doesn't mean becoming self-absorbed or dismissive of others. It's about acknowledging your worth, your desires, your dreams, and your happiness. It's about standing up for yourself when you feel undervalued and not settling for less than what you deserve. When you prioritize yourself, you send a powerful message to others about your self-worth. You tell them that you value your own happiness and well-being, and this, in turn, makes them see you in a new light. This brings us to step 6, which is about not making others the center of your life. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of emotions, especially when we deeply care about someone. However, making someone else the focal point of your existence can lead to imbalance and dependency. It's important to maintain your individuality, your hobbies, your passions, and your personal space. This doesn't mean pushing people away. Rather, it's about finding the right balance. When you maintain a certain distance, you become more attractive. You retain an aura of independence, which can be highly appealing. It's essential to not make others the center of your life. Maintain a certain distance by allowing others to invest in you, prioritizing your needs, and not placing others at the core of your existence. You can create a more balanced relationship. You become a priority, not an option. So take these steps to heart. They are vital in your journey towards becoming a priority in the lives of those who matter to you. Now, let's talk about step 7. Stop initiating communication all the time. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a crucial step in showing your worth. When you're always the one reaching out, it can create a dynamic where your presence is taken for granted. Let them take the reins for once. Allow them to wonder why they haven't heard from you. This can make them realize how much they value your interactions and spark an effort on their part to maintain the relationship. Moving on to step 8, create your own happiness. This is more of an internal journey. Happiness should never be dependent on anyone else but you. When you're content with your own company, it radiates a certain energy that others find attractive. It also shows that your life is not revolving around them, making them appreciate your presence more. Engage in activities that you love, pursue your passions, and make time for self-care. You'll find that as you create your own happiness, others will want to be a part of it. Finally, step 9, be willing to walk away. This can be the hardest step to take, but it's sometimes necessary. If despite all your efforts, you're not getting the respect and recognition you deserve, it's time to reevaluate. Show that you have the strength to walk away from situations or people that don't value you. Remember, your self-worth is not determined by how others treat you, but how you treat yourself. These last 3 steps are about asserting your worth and making others realize your importance. It's about striking a balance between making efforts for others and prioritizing yourself. It's about being self-reliant, emotionally balanced, and knowing when to draw the line. Remember, you should be willing to walk away if you're not getting the respect you deserve. It might feel difficult, but it's a step towards a healthier, more respectful relationship, where you are seen, appreciated, and most importantly, prioritized. So, we've discussed the 9 steps that can help you become a priority in someone's life. From creating a fear of loss and maintaining a sense of mystery, to allowing others to invest in you and not always initiating communication. We've understood that it's not about being always available, but about quality over quantity. We've seen the importance of prioritizing our needs and creating our own happiness, and learned that sometimes it's necessary to be willing to walk away. Each of these steps is crucial in its own right, but remember, the most important thing is not to seek validation from others, but rather to prioritize yourself. The power lies in your hands. It's about your actions, your choices, and ultimately, your self-compassion. Remember, it's about prioritizing yourself and being self-compassionate. Let's start prioritizing ourselves today for healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.